Guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another daily vlog of mine. So today I have no idea what I'm going to be talking about, but because I've been just sitting at home all day and now I'm off to work, so it's looking very dreary right now for summertime. The sun barely came out today and it rained a little bit. I'm hoping that it'll get heavier tonight. Rain is very good right now for, the bushfires, as I mentioned in my previous vlog number 1. So I just basically stayed home the entire day with my mom. We chilled out. Now I'm going to work and I'm going to fuel up because I need to. It's essential for work, and haven't even turned on my system yet because I wanted to do this vlogging first. But I don't really have anything to talk about today. I just watched Horrible Bosses 1 and 2 with my mom, and I also so the thing I wanted to talk about that I think is really like just an interesting spiritual thing to do that I have always, like, not always, but whenever I felt the urge for it. So it's a rarity because hold on. Whenever I felt the urge to do this, it was because of like something that is outside of my control. And if you know me well, I'm a very dominant person. I like to go and get things when I figure out how to get them and stuff like that. When I sit in meditation and really weigh out the pros and cons, come up with a plan on how to do things. I don't know. That's just very fixed sign of me. But I'm off to work now, but okay, I always do this. I I float around topics and I don't get to the point. I wrote a prayer on a piece of paper, 2 prayers on a piece of paper, and I had some Native American flute music, a candle burning, and I took 2 wood sticks, the sticks that you put vegetables on and grill them and stuff like that. And I had all of that set up in the background, and I did this last year too, at the beginning of the year, and oh my god, I can't get my words out. I think I can't get my words out because I'm actually really nervous about this, because I don't like to brag about how I just prayed to the universe for something. But the point of it is that I think that at the beginning of any year, it's really spiritually beneficial to sit down and ask for the universe for what you want. And this could be anything. It could be for your own personal life, or it could be, extended out to what you want for the betterment of the world. And just try very hard. I know that we're inherently selfish creatures, to pray for other people outside of yourself, or other beings, or just try to do something that isn't completely selfish, try to pray for something that isn't completely selfish. I mean, it's up to you. I don't want to be that a kind of person that shames anybody for what they want out of life, so they pray for it in a very kind of ceremonial setting. I mean, my setting wasn't ceremonial by any means. It didn't have any spiritual artifacts around. It just had some Native American flute music and a candle. But it was spiritual enough and spiritually fulfilling enough for me. So I think that a lot of people underestimate like the power of prayer and the power of, like just sitting down and speaking to the universe. Like, I know it's not a very scientific minded thing for anybody that is science minded out there. It's more like, like it doesn't have enough proof, but that kind of like energy that you put out into the universe, it really does do something. Like, for example, the thing that I prayed for last year, around this time last year, it was a relatively selfless prayer. It wasn't benefiting me by any means, and it was insane. It was like the thing that I prayed for turned out to be just like it came true in a sense. I won't say, I'll try not to give away what I prayed for, because that is something very deep and spiritual and secret to me. It's very close to my heart. But just seeing how effective it was to just speak to the universe, to ask the universe to, like your plea to the universe and what you want out of this world or for this world, and how it came not like completely true, but it had an effect of some sort on the theme of last year, or at least from what I can see. So it's interesting. It's interesting, the power of prayer. And you can, like, I guess I do kind of sound a little bit contradictory if you know me personally, because I don't seek out, like, I don't recite prayers from an actual prayer book. And I've caught myself kind of being a little bit ignorant toward Christians and Muslims, and anybody with a faith that recites their prayers from an actual prayer book. Like, I say that, yeah, prayer is good, but actually no, hold on. That doesn't make sense, because this still applies to what I think. So I think that yes, prayer is good, no matter where it comes from, no matter what you're praying for, but you also need to like follow it through with action. You need to obviously you can't really like just wish for something to happen and then just sit there and just wait for it. That's not a realistic way. You actually have to go out and do something about the things that you want to happen in this world. And of course, some things are not as easy. Like, for instance, if you're wishing for, like, I don't know, what can I think of that other people would wish for? If you're wishing for, like, to win the lotto or something, but you don't buy a lotto ticket to even take that chance. It's a horrible example, I know, but that's the only example that I can think of at this moment in time. I don't know why. Then you're never gonna like have that winning chance at the lotto ticket, you know? Like, I don't even believe in the lottery. I think it's a big scam to just like get people cashing in to the lotto tickets and wasting away their money and wasting ridiculous amounts of dollars when they could just like be saving that and investing in something else, like maybe saving it up and starting their own business that could be successful or something like that. we all want to win the lotto, right? So imagine how many people are going to like go out and get a lotto ticket, and the ratio of like the chance of winning that, it's like so slim. It's like the same amount of billionaires that are in the world while everybody else is struggling. So I recognize the importance of a ceremonial or just like a deeply spiritual way of praying. But I also think that it doesn't like mean anything if you don't actually go out there and actively seek for what you want, for what you've prayed for. You have to be active, you know? It's kind of like the yin and yang of everything. So feminine energy rules like your emotions, your inner self, the inside, what's happening on the inside. And then the masculine energy is all about action and drive and your outer self, going out there and actually doing. So it's like feminine. I should probably make a separate video about this, so I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, it's always like the yin and yang. Leave me a like if you wanted me to expand on my thoughts of the yin and yang, the feminine, masculine energies, and how they are essential and how they need to be balanced instead of just having one more than the other, or so on and so forth. Okay, so it's like nearly 7 now, so I really need to get my ass to work. I'm really glad that I got a chance to talk about this. I urge people to do a prayer, like just pray, no matter, like sit down and write a piece of prayer, and like write a prayer on a piece of paper and burn it after you read it. So read it first and then burn it with and just try to like set your intentions to be very pure, even though I know that it's very hard in a kind of like selfish world. We always want something for ourselves, but try to like for once, or for the 100th time, no matter like how selfless you are as a person, try to think about others. Try to think outside of yourself, you know? Try to write a prayer for somebody that you love that is struggling instead of you know? Or try to pray for other people's healing. It doesn't always have to be about you. You can control your own life, but other people, they desperately need healing that they themselves like put themselves in a cage and punish themselves and refuse to just get what they deserve. That could be a good thing, you know? Like people that are in abusive situations, they would never want to leave because they don't feel good about themselves in the way that you yourself can, you know? They don't feel worthy in the way that you yourself can. Pray for other people's healing. Pray for a stranger. Pray for the homeless. Pray for the animals. Pray for the world, you know? Pray for Mother Nature. Pray for something that is not you. Think bigger, you know? And that's all I'm going to leave you with. Give this a thumbs up if you wanted me to talk about the yin and yang. Leave me a comment letting me know what you would pray for this month. Try to do it before the end of this month. Let me know if you did it before the end of this month, because it has to be January. to set the intention for the year, I believe that there is something to it. I understand, like, if you don't, but I believe it because I only started this little tradition of mine last year, and it feels like it was like I was onto something. But I don't know. Maybe it's just my own little, like, experience in life. But yeah, leave me a comment letting me know what you prayed for if you feel comfortable doing that. Subscribe and have a good day or night. Bye.